Hi, everyone. Hi. Thought I would come on in the rain. It's raining like crazy in Austin. Whew. Give you guys some time. You know. Wow. It has been a wonderful full moon solstice. I guess it's not a solstice. I think it's an eclipse. I think. Yeah, it was eclipse. It was an eclipse. Man. Just a second. I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back. I'm in my studio, by the way. I'll be right back. So this is a different background. Hey, I know it's the middle of the day, but client canceled and I thought I would use my time with some valuable inspiration. Just wanted to come on and I have been doing some intense thinking, a lot of changes. I think we're all having changes, you know, but they're good changes. They're good changes. And I felt like maybe I should come on and inspire. And so as I was thinking about like, what do I want to talk about today? I kept thinking over the last 14 months and everything that we have embarked on and everything that we have come together. Hi! And everything that we have experienced in the last year and a half. What can I say about that? And I decided that what I would like to do is I would like to reintroduce myself to you guys. And I would like to give you an idea of what caused me to start going live. And I started going live about 10 years, maybe 15 years ago on YouTube. And literally I started going live just so I could kind of inspire clients because I'm a hairstylist and, you know, it was so I could get to know my clients and be able to go, you know, more out there. And what was so interesting about it is that it wasn't kind of like my idea. It was my kids' idea. My kids told me, Mom, you should go live. You should, you know, go on, you know, on, it was before Instagram. Actually, it was just YouTube. And they would, you know, they would inspire me to go on and show my work. And that's how it started. I was behind the chair. I wanted to showcase my work because I was doing shows and things like that. And I wanted people to see my show. And then I opened my business and I wanted, you know, and it was the way to showcase. Let's move forward. So I would, you know, go on YouTube here and there and never with no thought. And I just started realizing during COVID and we were on lockdown that I had no way to express the feelings that I was feeling inside, because my chair was a forum where I communicated with my clients and they communicated with me. And what I started realizing over the years when I would blog and as I began to become more experienced by blogging and also behind the chair, clients would begin to tell me like, gosh, Sarah, I love what you do with my hair, but I truly look forward to coming because, I feel inspired. And me introducing you to me now, because I'm no longer that person back there. I have changed so much. I may look the same. I may have the same form. I may, my kids didn't change. I didn't, but I changed as a person. And what's so amazing about that, because I was able during lockdown to really, truly expand my heart. And you would think in lockdown, rather than expanding, you would be shrinking. But no, it was being shut down, I began to expand because I didn't have any distractions. And I could literally spend time on the I am. And it was as I did that, I decided, okay, now when I go live, how can I inspire? How can I really be personable? How can I take what I do behind the chair and I share with my clients and bring it to the world and inspire my community? And that's what truly, really got me to this place today, because when I started blogging on, which is kind of funny, YouTube, I was so gung-ho that I actually went and got my license to be a coach, and I started coaching, and I was experimenting on clients, because and it wasn't really an experiment, it was so organic. We just start talking and bringing solutions to our lives. And I started realizing that the clients that were sitting in my chair, they were growing as I was growing. But they were growing as I was growing because I was being open and I was exposing my life. Because being a coach, you know what a coach is? A coach is a person. Hi, Stace. A coach is a person that has had trauma and has taken that trauma and has mastered it and have begun to heal it. And so I began to be more relatable because I could share who I was, being authentic, just being Sarah. And it was like, as I became more authentic, my clients trusted me more with their life, with their truth. And as we begin to share each other's truth, guess what? We begin to heal. So I wasn't just healing clients, they were healing me. And they didn't even realize that they were doing it, because as they grew, I grew. As I grew, they grew. And when I had this just recently, one of my clients told me, Sarah, I truly love what you do with my hair, but I don't go to you because you do my hair. I go to you because when I sit in your chair, I feel inspired. So not only do I walk out from the chair inspired, I look good while I'm doing it, which is awesome. It's double the experience, right? So what I started doing is just realizing that there is no fear in being you. And being you is the most amazing thing that you can have. And by sharing yourself, you never know, with that morsel of sharing a little bit of yourself, how that will inspire someone. Because we never know each other's journey. We never understand everyone's journey. And when I begin to just be open and honest, and this is so crazy because it started with my daughters. And I remember I used to tell them all the time, this is my word, I used to tell them all the time, don't do as I say, do as I do. And as I started doing the process of being the best person that I could be, it landed me here talking to you. And when I come, you guys have seen my every experience this year and a half. You've seen me cry. You've seen me angry. You've seen me happy. You've seen me encouraging, because that's the human emotion. That is the human experience. We feel love, we feel laughter, we feel anger, we feel hatred. We feel all kinds of emotions. But the greatest thing about the emotions, we are a filter that can decide what will land into our heart and our soul. And what I choose to have land in my heart and soul, as I introduce you to me today, I choose to share with you who I truly am. And for me, that is exhilarating, because I don't have to hide. I can never be blackmailed. Never. Why? Because I'm telling you who I am. You're seeing it live. And the greatest thing that I have learned in these 14 months was to love exactly the place of where I reside at this moment. And when I learned to love the place that I reside at this moment, no matter what that mood may be or how it may feel or how it may look to others, that's when I truly saw myself. Never be afraid for being you, and never be afraid of being worried sometimes or questioning things sometimes, because sometimes we do questions. I mean, I question everything. And even though I don't understand everything, I do want an opportunity to know and to see and to seek understanding. So when I begin to go live, prior to that, I was coaching, you know, and being a coach, relationship coach, a life coach, you know, I coach men. And I never, ever chose that. It was divinely gifted to me. And it's as you share your experiences, and it's as you share your life, not only do you grow as a human being, but you expand others. And as you expand others, they expand you. Because that force is a seed. And you can throw dirt on a seed all day long, but at the end of the day, that seed will grow. And so we may have all this going on because there is a lot of uncertainty. Think about this storm that we had last night and the storm that we're having today. Like, I could feel it. Not only could I hear it, I could feel it. It was like the hair on my skin began to rise up. I got this vibration in my neck that I couldn't even explain. Have you felt that? Because when you start cleansing your soul and cleansing your mind, you're very ever present. A storm is not just a storm. A storm is a message. A friend is not just a friend. A friend is an opportunity to be enlightened. I'm sharing myself. And I hope that you share yourself. Because, you know, we are human. And we need to have the human experience. Not be told how to be human. Not to hear about it on the radio or on YouTube or even from me. Is to be in the experience of humanness. And embrace that experience and love that experience and understand that experience and share that with another person, that experience. And it's as you share that experience, as you see that experience, as you do that experience, as you pause in that experience, you find the greatest part of you. And as you find that thing about you, it's ever so much more expansive. Because just like that storm that we are experiencing right now in the Austin area, you know how you can feel it. You know how if you go outside, you can feel the drops upon your skin. Do you realize? Do you really realize that you have that same opportunity to do to another person? You can share the drops of your experiences, the vibration of who you are to others. And when you feel that expression of experience of another person, like sometimes you can be guided to your greatest aspiration, to your greatest knowledge of who you are by just touching someone. Not because they asked, but because they accepted the invitation of you to ever so be present and to ever be so free to know that you are guided. Because everything that we do in our day-to-day life, we are here to inspire. We are here to inspire, to cast away strife. The shatters of the hate that we see around us, we can control that vibration as we understand who we are in the divine place of which we live. So I'm here today to introduce myself, because I am no longer who I was 14 months ago. Because 14 months ago was my past and the journey that I've taken to this day. There have been mountains, there have been valleys. We have been ripped into two. There are people on this side, there are people on that side. But when you look at the core places of us, who we are one in this collective. We are one in this reality. We are one earth. So as we come together and I show you who I am, I show you who I am without fear. I show you who I am, and I thank you all for showing up, because it is a divine show. You're not just here, but you've been guided here. I'm here because I was guided here. We work every day. We touch people's lives. How will we touch people's lives? I constantly think about that. When a person sits in my chair, how am I being impactful? How am I helping them? I'm not just doing their hair. I'm inspiring them. I'm giving them a place of solace. I want you to know me because I want to know you. I want to know how you feel. I want to know what makes you tick. Because if you're free with sharing who you are, guess what? We'll all be free. Because in freedom of knowing how to love. Hi, Jan. Mwah. Love you. We inspire everyone. We're in a big shift, family. And in this shift, we are having drastic changes. And in these drastic changes, your friendships have changed. Your relationships have changed. So many things have changed. Let's be better, know better, do better, see better. I love you always, Jan. Your family. Hi, Heath. Heath is on here. Hi. That's my family. I want y'all to know consciousness is real. The reality of that is ever present. Don't just look in your space, but look outside your space. That's why I want to introduce myself to you. I came here one person. I'm presently now a total different person. That's what growth does. It changes you. Do you know? All this is to help us outwardly see the pain within us. All this outside of us is to help us see the pain within us. We now cannot sit idly in our chairs and assume that we will make change. We collectively need to come together and understand that we need to change the societal norms. And we all can do it by being conscious of who we are. That's not going very far. You don't have to go to another country. You don't have to go to another land. All you have to do is be present and care for yourself and love yourself. So, I introduce myself. My name is Sarah. Thank you for being a part of the family. Bye now.